Hello Aries and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for November. We have the Three of Crystals, collaboration and productivity coming in. This is the Three of Pentacles. It's got this sense of time. Time is the essence. Time is running out. That's what I want to say here. And you're going to be busy, but you're going to be looking at things like how you're making money or who the friendship groups are around you. And it's this weird feeling of maybe some things are just not feeling right or feeling a bit off. You might find yourself in a bit of an in-between place where it could be like, I could just up and leave this and it would feel like I'm not leaving anything. It's kind of like a weird thing, like nothing feels like it's fully resonating. And I feel like it's got a lot to do with what's happening with Saturn in November, because Saturn is stationing to go direct at the end of November. And it was like when Saturn and Neptune were in your sign, Aries, these two big outer planets, it had a sense of some kind of new beginning that felt right. And now it's like we've gone backwards in time, or we've gone forward, but it feels like we're going backwards. And suddenly something just doesn't, like it's gone back to an old situation or an old energy or not this again kind of thing. And it's like found yourself kind of questioning. It could be even feeling a little bit like weird or disillusioned with something, or just feeling like you're in this kind of in-between state. The Three of Crystals, collaboration and productivity coming through. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you, because Saturn does go direct at the end of the month, and it might feel like by that stage things are ready to move forward for you, or something more solid has come in for you and it feels like it's the right direction in some way. So let's see what's shifting and changing, and that's this Cup 5 Pluto Scorpio. So in November, we are in Scorpio season. It's very potent and powerful Scorpio season, where Pluto is the planetary ruler of Scorpio. So all these themes of going deeper under the surface, looking at the truths, what feels right for you authentically, and what actually feels aligned to your truth. And it feels like that may be being shaken up at this moment in time. And that's what's shifting and changing here, because the Cup 5 can feel like a bit of an emotional challenge, like just something's not feeling like this doesn't feel right for me, or this isn't my truth. But it might be weird because it's like I can't land on something that does feel like my truth. And yet it sort of feels like there's a promise of something, but it's not yet the right time because Saturn is the planet that rules time. And so there may be this sense of, like I said, feeling like you're in a bit of a void, or you're in an in-between state, or you're just doing some waiting. There might be a time delay or some waiting going in with this as well. So let's see what else is coming in. But like I said, by the end of the month, as we move into Sagittarius season, your fellow fire sign, so that's going to be feeling better for you anyway. It's a sense of just knowing where you're at, feeling like your feet are on the ground again, and you've got some kind of realistic plan that feels aligned for you. That's something that comes in for you, Aries. So let's see what's coming through for Aries. So Aries, I just wanted to, the Knight of Swords, like this waiting is not very fulfilling for you. It's like impatience is coming in with it. So Aries, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch your 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Aries. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that is in the description box below. I've got a little bug flying around me. I'm trying to like whack it away while I'm pulling cards out. Okay, yes, interesting offer coming away. It might be something a child says, actually, or something a child says that just suddenly, or someone new says that just suddenly, okay. Yeah, and something longer term or more stable is coming in for you here, or just knowing what that direction is like. Okay, the Fool and the Hanged Man, my goodness. Okay. Wow. Okay, so expect, and 6 of Wands, that's nice to hear coming through. You've got success here, but expect plans to go through a whole heap of different iterations or forms. You know, they're formed, and then I'm going this way, and then I'm rethinking that, then I'm going another direction, and then it's looking like this is happening, but then that's delayed, and then that's happening. That's kind of the energy of it. It's plans feel a little bit up in the air, or they're reworking in some way. And that's because we're going through a Mercury retrograde in November. So the fact that the Knight of Swords is in the element of air, Mercury is your mind, the element of air, and Mercury moves from Sagittarius back into Scorpio. So it's going to be like revisiting something, going back underneath the surface. Does this really feel aligned to me? What is my authentic truth? Let's dive deep into that, and let's rework it, re-edit, revisit. Let's reevaluate. There's just a whole heap of that energy coming through. So I wouldn't be necessarily moving forward with any definite plans until the end of the month. Or if you do, just expect that is something that's going to shift and change form. So the Knight of Swords is very determined, wants to just jump in straight away. Like, I've got this plan, I've got this idea, just can it happen sooner rather than later? And it's crossed by the Nine of Cups, and it's maybe this energy of something's just really not feeling fulfilling, and it's just like, oh, I'm ready to kind of get out of here, or make a break, or move away from this. I need to kind of come up with an idea or a plan. How do I get away from something, or move forward with my ideas and plans? But that can also be that nothing's feeling fulfilling at this moment. Nothing's kind of quite emotionally connecting with me, and it feels strange. In your conscious mind, you've got the World card, and you're seeing very clearly that something needs to end, and that you've kind of moved on from an old energy. But this is Saturn. Saturn's rings here with the World card, and saying it's time, it is time to make a shift and change, but something old might return that you thought was over or finished, or this could just be something finishing up for you, and seeing very clearly that your time here is done. At the base, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and so that's all very well, but what about the practical aspects of things? Like, there's a sense of nurturing a sense of place, and nurturing a sense of stability, nurturing security, what's going on with money. So it may be that it's like, yes, I want to make this change, but at the same time, I want this change to be something that is prosperous, more stable, that feels like I've found the right place for me with the Queen of Pentacles. And that's the energy that's driving all of this, is nurturing your stability. And that might actually feel like this is the sort of energy of taking a job just for the money kind of thing, or just as an interim form, or an energy of treading water for a little while before it becomes obvious what feels right for you. So you might be putting in work with something in a situation, but it's like knowing that something's going to end around it, which is, it's just this interesting feeling of knowing something's finishing or has ended, but not feeling quite sure what feels right next, or how it's going to move forward. In the recent past, we have the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles may be that you found, this could be about money. Maybe there were some issues that came up about money, or you were thinking about money or financial situation, how money's flowing. Maybe you spent a lot of money. Maybe you went on a spending spree, or something like that happened. But money was definitely something that somehow is a factor leading to this, what was happening with your financial situation. And now you find yourself in this very different situation here, where it's like a lot of questioning and soul searching. In the near future, we've got the Eight of Swords, and this frustration could continue, or it could just feel like it's like there might be more of it. Like, you might have to deal with this sense of frustration for a little bit longer in the near future with the Eight of Swords. But the Eight of Swords is saying there's a solution here that you might not necessarily see at this moment in time, or can't see because maybe it's just not ready at this moment. But yet what's going on inside your mind if you're getting frustrated, or feeling really stuck, or feeling bound within a situation, it's saying your mind can free you from this, from any kind of limitations around you. Have the courage to find the solution with what's going on for you, because it's there. It's just that you might not be seeing it at this moment. Or then maybe you are, because you're turning up as the Star card, which is you're feeling really guided. But at the same time, it's like there's this gap between what you feel. Okay, so the Star card is like just trusting that whether something feels right for you or not. Like, that star right above your head is like guiding you in the right direction, but it's weird because certain things just aren't feeling right. So it's like I'm being guided in this direction, but I can't see how it's going to happen. Or it feels like there's a time, there's a lot of space to fill in before I get to that place or get to that energy. So I like the Star card because it's like you are tuning into the future and seeing or envisioning or feeling like you're being guided towards a new future. But at the same time, it's frustrating because the actual how to get to that future or that future is not here right now. And so there's something that sort of feels like I'm being guided, but it's not tangible or I'm not seeing it. So it's just a weird energy to be in for you, Aries, because it's kind of different for you, I would say. Energy surrounding you is this Page of Cups. So this is where there's some kind of interesting offer that comes your way, and it's something new, speaking to someone new, or it's something that is just intuitively piquing your interest. So there's something that might be drawing you in a particular direction that comes up, but it's just might be something small, like something someone says, or, you should do this, or this is really great thing that's coming through for you. And just listen to that feeling, because I do think that there is something coming your way, some kind of unexpected offer, and it might be something that feels right for you. So that's why it's getting a little bit confusing, because I'm seeing the 1 minute something doesn't feel right, and then, so I get an offer and now it does feel a bit better. And then it's like, well, maybe I don't want to go that direction that I was thinking of going in the first place. There's a lot of that, like rethinking, okay, maybe it is better than I thought, and maybe I'm feeling happier here now. And then maybe there's a lot of sense of thinking about your longer term future. Hopes and fears is a magician. This is you. You want to be manifesting what you want to manifest, and you want to be creating what you want to create. And it just feels a little bit clouded and confused at this moment in time. And as an outcome, we have that, if I could not drop it, the Knight of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Fool, and the Hanged Man. Now, these are interesting energies, and you've got 3 major arcanas next to the Knight of Pentacles, which is about looking at your longer-term future. So first we have the courage and strength of the Strength card, opening your mind to the new possibilities of the Fool, taking a leap of faith into something new, and realizing that this is a journey that is going to require endurance, determination, resilience. So this is when Saturn turns around, and suddenly it's like, you're dedicating yourself to a path and understanding it's something that's going to take, you're going to be like, it's more of a longer term energy. Like, okay, I see that this is happening here. And then we also have the Hanged Man, which is really interesting because something new is beginning here, and something else is really not feeling right. So that feeling of something feeling a bit clouded, foggy, delayed, feeling a bit lost or disillusioned, or just something feeling a bit off and not feeling right is going to amplify. And it's potentially giving you the courage to make a really bold move here. And it could be a big move of some sort, something that's going to work better for you longer term. But understanding, this is something you're leaping into, but it's going to have an energy that's going to affect you for maybe many years to come. So you're really embracing something new here, but you're letting go of an old funky energy, something that didn't feel right for you, and stepping into this beautiful rebirth. But it's coming with the Strength card saying that, yes, this is something that's going to require courage. It's asking more of you, and you're sort of like you have to kind of gather your energy in order to step into this. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Aries. What is coming through for Aries? What does Aries need to know? We have, I see clearly. Good, because you've got the blindfolds on and the 8 of Swords. I see clearly. Oh, it's weird because you do see clearly with the Star card, but then at the same time there's something that you can't see the solution to. So it says, I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision, and I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. And it's reminding me that I didn't talk about this, the 6 of Wands, which is the card of success. Whatever's going on here with this confusion about the direction that you're going in and what feels right and aligned for you, you're moving into something that's going to be very successful for you. It's just the timing is going to be the issue. The Six of Wands is the hero's return. It's success, recognition, validation. And so it may be that where you're stepping into and where you're moving towards is something that feels more successful for you, that feels more validating for you. It feels like you could move forward in a longer term energy. It's going to be more successful for the longer term, is what I want to say with that as well. So let's pull a charm. And so it's like really thinking like, okay, well, what does that success look like to me? What are some of the factors that would lead to that? And what can I do now that can make that happen in the future? So let's see. Let's pull a charm for Aries and see. Oh, you've got two charms. Okay. We've got music. So very Neptunian, which is these energies of feeling quite confused or lost, like being in a fog, that can come through. But also it's a visionary energy. So it's very creative, but we also have the little butterfly as well. So something's transforming in your life. And it can go through these periods of feeling really lost, confused, vague, not sure what it is, to feeling like there's some kind of rhythm and pulse to it, and there's a quickening, and suddenly the transformation's happening quicker and really fast and quicker than you think. And so suddenly, boom, it's all happening when you went, and that energy of funkiness is suddenly being left behind. And so I feel like there's some kind of out of the blue opportunity or transformation or change that comes in here, and it can happen so fast. It may even be that your heart skips a beat with this, whatever this is. But yeah, it feels like the picture becomes very clear, especially at the end of the month. So that's your reading, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, because we can see you reach a very powerful new beginning here with the Fool next to the Hanged Man and the Strength card. It's almost enlightening where you find yourself. And the Fool's ready to jump off the cliff, feeling like really like strong and ready and brave and courageous. And the Hanged Man is saying, maybe it's time to leave something behind. It's time to restabilize what you can see in front of you, so there can be a shift of perspective that's coming in. So where does the Fool land? That's what I want to know. That's where we're going to look at next steps. We're going to look at what's happening in the higher realms. We're going to look at what's happening on soul level, get some soul messages, look at what's happening for you energetically. We're going to get a message from Archangel Michael, as well as looking at what's transforming for you. So the transformation is going to pick up the pace, absolutely, which is going to feel better for you, but expect there will be some weird time delays around it as well, or a period of time like you see the new beginning, but then you're still waiting for it to happen. So that's something that's coming through, and we'll explore all of that in the extended reading. Love it if you come over, Aries. The link is in the description box below. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and take care.